Okay, let's begin by looking at a work breakdown structure for a new project. This is building a fence. Let's look at the numbering system and the way the work breakdown structure is laid out because that's going to affect how we do our network diagram. First, you can see that the project itself is numbered with 1. Okay, its first phase, the design phase, is numbered 1.1. Now on the screen we actually can see two phases. 1.2 is the purchasing phase and 1.3 is the site prep phase. Our final two phases are 1.4, the building phase, and 1.5, the closing phase. Okay, so let's look at the detail in this work breakdown structure. Once again, we start with a design phase, and underneath the design phase are two tasks, 1.1.1, which is design the fence, and 1.1.2, which is obtain permits. Now, you should already be familiar with this from the work breakdown structure lecture, but you can see it repeated here just to reinforce it. You can see that the design phase 1.1 has two tasks under it. One is 1.1.1 and the other is 1.1.2. Moving on to the purchasing phase, which is 1.2, we have purchase lumber and purchase concrete. You can see why purchasing doesn't fit with designing. Finally, we have the site prep phase, or at least finally for this screen. We have the site prep phase, and this is getting ready for the fence. This is 1.3, and under it is measure and mark holes and dig holes. As noted earlier, our final two phases are 1.4 building phase and 1.5 close. So under the building phase are three tasks: place posts, pour concrete, and build fence. Under closing is get inspected and clean up. You'll notice that this whole work breakdown structure follows the verb noun format. Place posts, pour concrete, build fence. There's the action before what's being acted on. And that does make the work breakdown structure much clearer, and it will make your network diagram similarly clearer. Before I move on, I want to note the numbers to the right of the screen where it says to the right of place posts, for example, 1.2.1 and 1.3.2. I'm not going to discuss those right now, but I want to let you know that we will come back to them. So for the time being, let's move on to actually constructing your network diagram.